happening. That was a rather pathetic reenactment of the Ron Paul gif on Facebook or Twitter where Ron Paul is screaming with his hands up in the air. It's happening. Okay, it's happening. It's actually happening. Andrew Yang is happening tonight, June 27th, 2019. The day is here. This is the day I've been ranting and raving about, making videos and content about for the past 8 months or so. I've been an early adopter of Andrew Yang. I've been an early supporter of Andrew Yang, and it's go time. It is officially happening. So I am very excited about this day, as I know a lot of you are too. So for Yang News of the Day, episode 10, for a Thursday, June 27th, I'll be going over an update and mainly a bunch of tweets from last night. If you saw Andrew Yang's tweets during the debates, they were just straight up fire. So I just want to share some of those with you. But the update is, quote, we are at 128,000 donors and counting. Just about at the 130,000 donors we need to make the fall debates. Thank you for putting us in this position. Okay, so Andrew Yang is qualified, obviously, for the June debates, which is tonight. He is qualified for the July debates. And he is also less than 2,000 donors, individual unique donors away from qualifying for the fall debates in September. So if you haven't donated to Andrew Yang, I will leave the link down in the description, and it can be as little as $1. So donate to him today to secure that 130,000 required for the fall debates. So that would solidify the first 3 debates for Andrew Yang, because it's going to get harder for him to qualify for the debates as we go along, because candidates have to be polling higher, they have to be pulling in more money and more donors. So, you got to keep giving money. It's just part of the game. Okay, let me go over some Andrew Yang tweets for you. This is one of my favorite. Quote, my Spanish is terrible. So if you didn't watch the debates, there was a bunch of candidates breaking out in Spanish at random, just out of the blue. Probably like 2 or 3 of them did Spanish monologues and answered questions in Spanish and whatnot. And Andrew Yang tweeted out, my Spanish is terrible. That was really funny. Okay, next tweet for Andrew Yang, Yang News of the Day. Quote, the trickiest thing will be keeping my facial expression neutral while the person next to me is talking and I'm on camera, end quote. Yeah. If you haven't seen the picture going around of Cory Booker, when Beto O'Rourke busted out in Spanish, there's a picture of Cory Booker just like, because it was just so out of the blue and unprompted, and it was just like, like I had the same response. I'm like, wait, what? What just happened there? Okay. I mean, it's fine. I get it. I mean, it's pandering. It's expected in politics. You just have to expect that. And there's really nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying, it just seemed out of the blue. Like the question wasn't even on Spanish leaning issues or anything. It was just like out of left field. So that was funny. Okay, this is probably another one of my favorite tweets. Quote, oh no, technical difficulties. It's the Russians, end quote. This is hilarious because this is a dig at MSNBC, who hosted the event. So Andrew Yang said, oh no, technical difficulties, because they had horrible technical difficulties at the beginning. And he said, it's the Russians. That's a total dig at MSNBC, who has kind of been pretty squirrely with Andrew Yang. They haven't been on board. Chuck Todd framed him in a negative light, and they've left him out of some polls. So this was like a nice, subtle clapback at MSNBC for their crazy Russiagate nonsense that was nonstop. Okay, next tweet. This debate both flew by and was 2 hours long, end quote. I fully agree. I had the exact same reaction. I was into this debate. It was a mess, but they had my attention, and it flew by really quick. 2 hours went by like 5 minutes. It felt so quick. Next tweet, quote, oh, I just saw an ad for the second debates in July in Detroit. Looking forward that maybe I'd get to stand next to Joe Biden, end quote. Yeah, so Andrew Yang has been talking about this plan he has, this goal he has to stand next to Joe Biden at the debates so people can Google who's the Asian man next to Joe Biden. I think that's actually a pretty cool strategy to get searches up and name recognition up. I hope that can happen at, if not tonight, I hope it happens in Detroit in July. Okay, last tweet. Quote, 9 million viewers tonight, going to be more tomorrow, end quote. Yeah, Andrew Yang got lucky when he pulled the card for night 2. Tonight, Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, Joe Biden, all these heavy hitters in the Democratic Party are going to be on there, and that just means more viewers. So last night was 9 million. It's definitely going to be more because this stage last night was kind of like, didn't have many heavy hitters. So tonight there's going to be a lot more people than night 1, and that's something to get excited about for Andrew Yang's popularity. Okay. So anyways, let me know what you think about Yang News of the Day, episode 10 for June 27th. Like, share, and subscribe, and click the bell.